Well, here we go, it's the electronic side of things, including the motor, which I'm still not kind of sure on what that is. But there's another look at its driver board, which seems to come off this. There's a few... The mains power lead, if I can get the camera strap out of the way. Mains power lead comes into this series of connections, and then two of those actually go into here. And then power then goes out back into that loom set and then into this, which then goes into the motor. There's also a 220 volt solenoid which would control the fruit nut dispenser. It's just got a series of levers that little pin there just shoots up and pushes that little button at the back which opens or closes that flap on that, so that's fairly simple. It's just a spacing bushing for the motor, which it definitely feels like some kind of DC motor. Like when you turn it, it feels like there's magnets in it. In fact, when you put a screwdriver or something on it, it doesn't appear to stick. But yeah, oh, there we go. It's a sticker. Oh, it's a DC. Yeah, 220 volt, 50 watt. Oh, that's not too bad. Unfortunately, the Variac doesn't actually like DC motors, so I tried it on that washer motor and it kept tripping the fuse in it, so I may not be able to run it, but if I can find a way to run it then I might, but I don't know. There's probably kits out there that you can get for controlling DC motors, but I won't throw it away just yet. I might find a good use for it. Might end up just doing an autopsy on it. Although it appears the whole thing's actually spot welded up. It's you can see the case is very crudely just one rolled piece of metal. The magnets must be, if there is magnets in it, slotted in there, and then there will just be a pair of brushes up the top. But yeah, it's funny, it turns freely one way, but when you turn it back the other, it feels very sticky. In fact, I'll dig out some normal the normal AC induction motors that you'll get out of these bread makers, because that's very unusual. I've never seen that in a bread maker before. Here you go. These are what you'd normally find. These are both out of Breville's of different ages. This one was a fairly newer model. As you can tell, it's a lightweight aluminium housing, and they're not much bigger than a modern top-load washing machine motor. They're around the same size, but they just do the same job as that one does. That's a fairly earlier one. It's got the CAD plated steel housing, run cap, which these things need. This one hasn't got it, but I'll work on getting one for it. But yeah, never seen anything like that before. I've got plenty of these that I've collected over the years. They're worth hanging on to just because they're a 220 volt induction motor. You just wire a cable to it, make sure you have your ground connected, and away you go. But yeah, sort of concludes that autopsy. Now I've got to clean up. There's a case down there, and that's awaiting fire bin conversion. Look forward to that, and stay tuned because I've got a few more vids coming for stuff like that. Thanks for watching.